Welcome to the Heavy Dice Podcast. Tonight we have 3 players. Thomas Davis.
Hello, I am playing Brazel, the human wizard.
Sullivan Mallow.
Hey, I'm playing Carve the Slasher.
And Eric Wilhelm.
Hey there, I'm playing Cowan, the human sorcerer.
And then me, your most benevolent and humble DM, here to bring you another installment of Question Corporation. All right, we need to do a recap, but I do want to mention that Brazel should be dead because of 2 things. 1, the wine does not heal, and 2, if you step out of a swarm, they get an opportunity attack. So, Thomas, go ahead and roll up a new character while I remind us what happened.
We went and had a chat with Van Wingerden in the main room, and he told us about the guy. So we went to check out all of his sculptures that are in the house. We cracked open the skulls and found the 5 files of his blood, but we found out that's just kind of like his calling card, so it doesn't really mean anything. Except that we started investigating the obsidian statue, so we busted it open to look in there. I don't remember what we found inside, though.
We found another file of blood, and I think there was a written message, right? And I can't remember what that said, but there was a little piece of parchment.
Yes, and I believe we stopped. I don't think I told you what that parchment was.
Oh,
okay.
Good.
Yep. Okay, great.
It says fragile.
It says,
if you are reading this, then you have destroyed a
priceless piece of art. You have been cursed.
Yeah.
Inside, you discover a crumbling scrap of parchment. It bears a short message from the statue's sculptor. It says, "Shadowed fingers, eyes like glass, beware the below," and it is signed L. Dolan.
So don't go under the deck. Got it. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Shadowed fingers, eyes like glass, beware the below.
That's correct. Van Richten approaches you guys in the room that you are smashing and grabbing from. And he looks around, he's a little taken aback by the fact that you have destroyed all the L. Dolans in this room. You see a little tear. He wipes that away. He looks at Cowan and says, "Cowan, you look different to me."
How so?
You a little noble?
Well, I mean, I do like to keep up appearances.
You're saying that after he destroyed multiple pieces of priceless artwork, he looks more noble than beforehand.
I think he's just noticing. I've always looked this dapper.
Before you looked sort of less than dapper, if I remember properly last time I saw you looking up from this work, but maybe I'm misremembering things. I am getting a little old, but you certainly look different to me. What's going on with you?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on, Dr. Van Richten. We just destroyed
No, we didn't
this
destroy anything.
statue, and what we found inside was a piece of less than impressive poetry. Shadowed fingers, eyes like glass, beware the below. You see, what we all wanted and what we all expected was a 4th line there that rhymes with below and the last syllable, but we didn't get it, and now we're all disappointed. It's not even a haiku. I hate it.
Well, is there something that I'm missing, Calvin?
No.
Or am I just getting old and feeble and I don't know what you...
I'll tell you what you're missing. It's a sense of adventure.
I'm just gonna grab my lapels and kind of stretch it, pull on my shirt a little bit, and be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, never mind, then. Let's see.
What can I say? The aesthetic of clearly haunted, not worth purchasing mansion just agrees with Galwin's style in a way that other environments do not.
Okay.
Dr. Van Richten, would you say that he has a sort of Corvid cast to his features? Would you say...
If I knew what Corvid was.
You managed to find a word
Right.
that even Dr. Van Nerd doesn't know.
I had to look this up. A bird of the crow family.
Oh. God damn, Thomas.
Right? Like, why is that even
why
in
you
your
not drinking
vocabulary?
Okay, well, that's fine. So later, if you guys want to know what those items are, you can present them to him. He will just fuck back off.
We have
Because-
fucking Identify. I don't care what he has to say.
Oh, you
Damn.
have Identify? I didn't know
Wait.
you had that.
I didn't know we had that either.
Nobody has it.
I don't think we do.
We did.
Someone said they ritual cast Identify in episode 1.
No,
I just
that was
listened to
Detect
it.
magic, detect magic.
Oh, whatever.
And you know, I mean, if you had Identify, you could have identified that spell that I cast as detect magic.
I think Sullivan was drinking this episode.
I feel like. How do we not have detect magic between us? Like the next
You
time we
have
level
detect
up.
magic.
We do have detect magic. We don't have Identify between
sorry,
us.
sorry. How do we not have identify? Like,
How do we not have a listening skills between us?
Right.
Well,
because
that's
no
pretty
one
obvious.
on the podcast can tell the difference between those two spells.
I could.
I mean, you know, in fairness, they are spelled really, really similarly.
Okay, all right. I feel better about myself because it's not even in my allowed spell list. So this is on you guys.
Oh yeah, you're a sorcerer.
yeah, it's for wizards.
Okay, so I think that a little bit of metagaming here. We need to eventually make our way back and have him identify these objects that we have.
Oh, I forgot something. Before I fucked off back to my books. Did you say that you found what did you found a note in something?
Yes, we did, in fact.
Yeah, we found some shite poetry. Here, you can have the slip of parchment. I care not for this garbahe.
Thank you. Where did you say that you found this?
Well, we found it inside of this priceless statue, which we
That
destroyed
was-
with a
It
crowbar.
was already destroyed when we got here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, but we just made sure.
You're not helping.
Anyways, I wanted to ask you, Dr. Rand Victor, if you had, perchance, the book, the spell written down in a book, and also the components for a ritual casting of Identify, because a wizard doesn't need to have it prepared if they have it in a spell book for ritual casting.
my dear Carve, I am, although I am many things, I am neither a spellcaster nor a spellbook owner. I'm very
But you're a
sorry.
prolific nerd, so I assumed.
Yes. Well, I could potentially tell you things about things. I can quote unquote identify.
Yeah, me too. I know all sorts of things about things.
What in particular do you need identified?
Well, I mean,
The situation at hand, for starters. But that's not what I was going to use the spell on.
How about I just volunteer? My friends have bedecked themselves with a bit of paraphernalia that is reminiscent of the figure that we found earlier in here, the cryptically two-eyed raven.
Oh,
That's-
you mean that Calwyn, you are wearing a raven cloak pin?
no. I'm gonna walk around behind him and put a hand on his shoulder, like I'm gonna address the whole room.
Take a look at him. Van Richter, does it look like he has a pin on? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay, well, then let me go back to what I was going to say when you said what you needed identified was the situation at hand. What it appears to me is that a bunch of ruffians have come into this room
Ooh.
and smashed priceless, insurmountably priceless ornaments made by a man who is unfortunately no longer with us, so that he cannot recreate these lost masterpieces. And those same ruffians are A, not very nice to Dr. Van Richten, who has spent quite a bit of his life learning about things, and writing them down in books so that ruffians may not step into some terrible danger. And
I'm gonna walk around behind him and put my hand on his shoulder and kind of like I'm kind of hugging him sideways hug and kind of shake my finger at Carve while he's doing that, and then I'm just gonna reach over and pull the pin out of my lapel, making sure that Van Richten can't see me because I'm kind of behind him in the side hug, but I'm holding him close because I don't, and I'm just gonna kind of hold it out for him to see while he's tearing everybody a new one.
Yep.
I have a real quick question to ask.
Sure.
So you know that Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft is a book which is out. What were to happen if I killed him prior to that book being released?
I guess this
Would that
adventure
knowledge
ends.
never be available to us?
Yeah, because that's what we're running. I'm running this through that Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. So if you kill him, the adventure's over, I think. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I think the
how
book
the
would
multiverse
disappear
works.
from Mark's possession. Yeah.
Damn, I really wanted to kill him.
You can do it.
Because he's not a wizard, so what's he gonna do?
So, let me finish what I was saying.
He hottens up every room, for starters.
That's right. He is hot. He continues as you pull your pin off and you start to like slowly move it out in front of him or whatever. But he says, and after they are so rude to me, they then expect the proprietor of this place to pay. So there is a Ravencloak pin.
Yeah.
This is the aforementioned Corvidius adornment.
I see. These are fantastic, yet you need to be cautious with them.
So I shouldn't wear it?
You can wear it, but these are created from the 3 old gables, and these are usually made so that someone can get into the Grand Masquerade, and there is a price to be paid once you do use this item to get into the Grand Masquerade. But they have been used for other things, to find a suitor, to procure something that normally you would not be able to procure because of the establishment not allowing in, say, ruffians.
Yeah, can we get back to the whole price to be paid thing?
So I cannot tell you, because there is no way of knowing, what the price is to get into the Grand Masquerade with this particular pin, as the 3 Gables build these for a particular person, for a particular thing. So, if this was built to get into the Grand Masquerade, then if you were to attend the Grand Masquerade with this pin, you would then pay whatever that price is that was made. And I know you didn't make this price. This is not your pin. I mean, it is yours now. The other thing is that, like I said, it could be made for some other purpose, and if that purpose were to be fulfilled while you were wearing that, the price that was agreed upon when this was made would also have to be paid by you. The worst thing, the thing that you do not ever want to do, is you never want to wear this pin and do anything that would be considered evil or in extremely bad taste. Like, for instance, you would not want to smash all these beautiful statues for no good reason, right?
Well, I mean, clearly you'd have to have a good reason if you wanted to smash all of these, right?
Some people are evil.
Or just be a ruffian.
Right. So, because if you are donning this pin and you do something terribly evil without conscience, right? Just being a complete jerk off, you will potentially die, because this brooch is made for a particular purpose and not for things like becoming a thief or becoming a ruffian. So keep that in mind there. Oh, I'm quite parched. I need to go get myself a drink.
I'm gonna take the pin and put it right back on my lapel because
Yeah, that's
I have to look good.
and then smash something.
Help me kill him and see what happens to you.
Actually, on second thought, hey Carve, maybe you should wear the pin.
No, I actually heard what he said, and putting on that pin is the last thing I want to do because I could say about 95% of my actions are considered morally ambiguous at best, and a good 50% would definitely be on the negative side of things.
Yeah. I'm glad you threw the at best in there.
Yeah.
So my fellow travelers, I think that we should investigate the upstairs of this edifice. I've decided to be particularly verbose this session.
Is that because we were told not to go down by the little poem by the high school kid?
Well, given the choice, the last time we went downstairs, we were mobbed by evil chicken rats, weren't we?
No, that was the wrong. That was yeah. Oh, that time. I was thinking under the deck where the maggots ate our quote.
Yep.
friend.
Either way, we did
That
get
was also
mauled
bad.
by savage beasts. Against wimps, we were no match.
Yeah. I mean, if this is sort of a linear function, then I'm guessing that on the second floor, things are just going to be awesome.
Oh, it's more safe the further we go up.
Yeah, cotton
Genius.
candy, unicorns, all that stuff.
Okay, so do we want to go up the tower that we're next to, or do we want to go up the stairs in the main room?
I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm really kind of feeling the tower.
I'm thinking main room. It's the most obvious.
Yeah, but the tower looks creepy. I like the tower. I want to go in the tower.
All right, you convinced me.
All right. I mean, I'm a fully qualified frontline fighter, so I guess I'll go.
You're already halfway up the stairs anyway.
I have an AC of 10, which makes me basically unhittable, I think. I mean,
well,
yeah.
clearly you should be leading us and not Carve.
Right. So here we go.
All right.
Second floor, here we come.
Let me move you to the second floor.
Dibs on the cotton candy.
Ooh.
Let me put you guys here.
And I just want to say to you guys, these accusations that Van Richter has been putting against us, I think they're unjustified. Because we were hired for this job, specifically sought out and hired, with no caveats whatsoever. So much so that we actually convinced our employer that we could have the front door. I think that destroying some priceless work from a dead sculptor is honestly not that bad for us.
I mean, I agree.
Well, I would agree that we could do that, but, I think the whole point is academic because of those ruffians. Those itinerant ruffians that came in here and already did that beforehand, but fortunately left these vials of blood for us.
And to be fair, we're here to check out the property, not the contents of the building.
All right. Well, I think we're all well agreed, gentlemen. Let us move ahead.
Do we need to go keep climbing stairs?
Yes, the stairs continue upward.
No, let's go up. Let's go up another flight of stairs.
A whole floor of
Mark,
just stair.
are we just curving around half a story, or are we going up to the third story because there was no access to the second?
You've walked up the stairs, what you would expect to be the second floor, and there was no exit there. And then-
Hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's clearly we should be around the second floor, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking we need to be checking out. Maybe there's a door here we can't see.
Oh, secret door. I'm into it.
It's a good idea.
All right.
I'll check the walls, guys, with my amazing investigation skills.
And I'll check the ceiling. Like, what else are we gonna be checking?
Well, you can't. There's no real ceiling.
Well, I mean, I'll check this wall that I'm currently in front of. You can check the wall that you're in front of, but I'm still going to check that wall because I trust my own abilities more than yours.
Okay, I'll move you back to the second floor.
All right. I'm going to ask the DM what sort of roles he wants. Maybe investigation and perception.
Persuasion.
door, please.
Oh, I meant to the DM.
Oh,
Oh.
come on. Let us through. That wasn't us. It was ruffians.
Speak, friend, and enter.
To find a secret door is a perception.
Oh.
Okay. And you probably want a big physical die roll.
Oh, I'm gonna let you guys say what you got first.
I got the 14.
It's a dang old 20.
Nicely done.
27.
Ooh, very well done.
You made a secret door.
Yeah.
You do not believe that there are any secret doors in this tower, and the walls of this tower are distinctly different from the construction of the walls of the main house.
Is there a
Yes, sir.
railing on this staircase, or is it like you trip and you're falling?
It is Death Star OSHA incompatible.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to kind of lean over and look up. About how many floors does this look like it goes to?
Or
4. Okay. I didn't even know there were 4 stories in the house.
I am visibly holding myself back from shoving.
I do believe there are multiple stories in the house, and you guys have uncovered a couple of them.
Okay.
At the top is the reactor.
When we were outside, did we see how much higher up this tower went than the house?
Yeah, it went the same.
Every time we get to one more lap around the tower, a side that I suspect is toward the house, I want to just be watching for anything that catches my eye for secret doors. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Because
Maybe levers
there's a
or...
hook sticking out that caught your eye.
Oh,
Ah!
Ooh, that is unpleasant.
pass the alcohol.
So you feel like you've gone up to what should be the 3rd floor? You want to search for secret doors along
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perception
Every time
roll.
we're next. Yep.
Big 8. I got 8.
I feel like I need to send you guys a picture of this because you're not gonna believe me. But I rolled another 27.
Fantastic.
Man.
16.
I got 8. I think I'm just wandering further and further toward the central shaft.
Hey guys, I found one on this side that faces away from the house.
Faces away from the house. Ah! There are no secret doors that you have found.
Okay. DC
All right.
28.
So, fellas, if this takes us all the way to the roof, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We might discover something to do with the witch stone as we go.
Okay.
If you think about it, a tower is just a really big chimney.
You guys continue up, and you get to the top, and there is, at the top of this tower, there is a very strange sculpture of...
Let's smash it.
Put away the crowbar.
It appears to be like not really a witch, but more like a were-witch. Like there's something that looks like it's partly becoming this haggard, old, decrepit, gross hag, and yet there's like a beautiful, gorgeous gam sticking out on one side.
Now is this like a statue?
It
you
is a
said?
statue, but
Okay.
as you reach the top, you hear a scream, a horrified scream.
That is horrifying.
Are there any windows at the top of this tower?
There are
Specifically large enough for me to fit out of.
There are not. However, at the top of this tower, you can see over the edge of the top of this tower. You could hoist yourself over even. And what you can see outside of the tower is you can see the roof of the house. And there is a walkway that traverses the entire top of this house. It is also covered by it's almost like a gable, right? But it's in the center of this roof. So it's roofed as well, but it's up from the roof.
Okay. So, is there reasonable access from the tower to the roof, to the shingles here?
You can tell that it is about 10 feet to the shingles that are at the same level as the tower, basically, or maybe a little bit below. You could potentially jump across if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, hearing this scream, am I inclined to try and make the jump? Or is this like a piddly scream? Like, does it sound like I walked up the top of the stairs and someone screamed in my ear like there was death?
You walked up the top of the stairs, and what you heard was a blood-curdling scream, like if somebody had walked up to the top of this tower and saw someone leap from it to their death.
Oh, wow, that's a very specific type of scream. Okay. Seeing this statue here, what kind of
Crowbar would you need to smash it down?
I want to know if I know something about it. What am I rolling?
How about you can give me insight or history, whichever is best for you, to identify this type of structure. It's not a real thing. This is not it's not a nature check or anything like that.
I rolled a 12.
you think this might have been made by Carve yesterday.
That is totally plausible.
So I have a question, Mark. I actually have like 9 questions. I'll start with the first 2.
Okay, Matt.
This,
First question, part A.
zooming in on the map here, I see something very interesting, perhaps underneath the statue on the cobbles here. Is this player information that Brazel would need to roll something to figure out? I see a pretty obvious symbol underneath the statue if we zoom in on it.
Oh, I see.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the gigantic
I
sigil?
didn't even notice it until you said something.
Yeah, I also put it in the chat, which you guys were.
Oh, I was waiting for an
did a
opportunity to
good
mention
job
that.
ignoring
I
that
thought it
too,
was
yeah.
a helipad for ravens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think that if you were to... I don't know if it is something that you would be able to discern from where you are. I think that if you
Right.
guys decide to jump up on the roof and you were to look back, you may
Right.
easily be able to tell that.
Okay, so that's my next question. My next question is, so we heard a shout as if someone had jumped off, and it's difficult for me to tell looking at the map. Are we on the top of like a maniculated tower, like the top of a chess rook here?
Yes.
Or are we? Okay, all right. So there's not a roof above us.
There's no roof above you. No, I'm not sure if it's necessarily crenellated or not, but we can say that it is because it doesn't matter. It's not. It's our world. So sure, there's crenellations at the top of this.
Guys, I think we need to take note of this, where it could just rain and it runs right down into the steps, down the tower, and into the house. Like, there's not even a door preventing the rain from getting in the house. And I think that our employer would appreciate that little bit of information.
My thoughts exactly. This is a mold hotspot.
Yep.
Imagine a big downpour running down those stairs in a comedic fashion. That's gonna take hours of cleaning. We should write this down.
We're gonna need an adjustment in the purchase price. A contingency within the mortgage on this.
So there is a door that can close the stairs off.
Damn it.
Oh, guys, did you see this door here? It seems like
It's just very rotten.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe this could hold back some light rain. But if there's a storm that rolls through here, then he's got a problem.
Mark, can I safely lift myself up and just peek over the side here without any serious danger of tumbling
Yes.
off?
Not with me
It
around.
depends on how close I am.
That's
So
right.
I'm gonna look over the side and just see if I can see, I don't know, anybody falling to their death or having recently fallen to their death.
So interesting. As you look over the edge, lightning strikes all around in the fog that surrounds this house. And you hear this peal of thunder. And in the flash of the lightning, you think you see a person falling from almost where you're standing straight down to the ground, and the way the body hits the ground looks sickeningly like someone who has committed suicide or been knocked off the tower. And then at the next flash of light, that image is gone.
All right, I'm gonna pay attention to where I think he fell. Maybe I'm gonna look for some features on the ground, bushes or something that I can, examine when I get down there. Then I'm gonna get off the wall, and I'm gonna shiver. And I'm gonna tell everybody, guys, I don't think he's still there, but I saw a vision of someone falling to their death just over the side of this tower.
Yeah, you feeling okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday.
I mean, you just happen to see a vision of someone falling to their death?
Right. After I just happened to hear an audio hallucination that I guess you guys didn't hear, right?
No, I didn't hear anything. I don't know
What,
what you're
the
talking about.
blood-curdling scream as though someone had jumped off the tower and someone else had witnessed it and screamed in such a way where you could very much tell that they were like they went through the stages of grief instantly, or like, what are you doing? No, don't do that. Oh my god, he did that. He's about to hit the
Right.
ground. Holy shit, he
Right,
just hit the
exactly.
ground. He's dead now. What the fuck?
So, Carv, I think we should examine Calvin to be sure that his blood is not curdled to, find out if he's telling the truth or not.
Well, to get back to the important topic about this tower, I don't understand the need for crenellations on this. Like, who is laying siege to a mansion? There's not even a wall around here. Why do you need crenellations?
Man, Archer's gonna arch.
Why don't you give me an insight check?
All right.
Who?
Anybody.
Oh, I guess I'll do it.
I already fucked my insight, so you guys are on your own.
Man, I got the big 7 with nothing in front of it.
Wow, I got 3 more than that.
Well done. We continue to argue about whether blood is curdled or not.
Unfortunately, with those poor rolls, you continue to believe that this tower, with its crenellations, is a weird architectural choice for a house, but you have no insight into
Okay,
why.
maybe I should roll that back and retcon, because my insight check was on the statue, so
yeah.
I'll see if I'm luckier on the crenellations of the tower.
Sure.
25.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. It comes to you. You insightfully know that as Carve mentions how stupid it is to have crenellations on a tower or a mansion who's going to attack a mansion, who's going to lay siege to a mansion, this structure is not part of the mansion. Like, the mansion was built here, but this structure is much older than the mansion.
This is a relic of a much older edifice, my friends.
Someone saw this and went, you know what would go really great with that tower?
A mansion.
A mansion.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, Thomas, to go back to your question about the raven thing, I don't believe that that's actually there, but we can say it's there. This is,
All right.
again, this is a map maker who decided to make this map in their own vision. I'm not certain why there's a jacket on the ground in the middle of
Right.
the raven.
I'm looking at. I
To
thought that
me-
was some weird overhead view of the statue.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just classic when you leave your completely indestructible jacket on the roof of the tower where you jump
Yeah.
off so that the investigators can find it decades later undamaged.
That's right. So that jacket's not there. There's a statue going with our wonderful fun statue stuff that we're doing.
Was
okay,
there a
so I'd like
bird
to
helipad
check out
or
this
not?
statue.
Okay, 2 people were talking. What's happening?
You go.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Carve. Mine's actually progressing story.
Well, I was gonna ask
Damn.
the sigil there that looks like a
Oh,
bird
that was
helipad.
good.
Is that real or is that just in the map?
It's just in
Well,
the map, but if you guys
Mark
want
just said that.
if you guys want it to be real, I'm happy for it to be real.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
okay.
it's
That's okay. All right.
Yeah, if it's not actually going to progress our investigation, then I'm okay with it just being fluff.
Guys,
Okay,
did you
so-
notice that there is no raven printed on this rooftop? Just like there was no
That's
raven
so
printed
odd.
anywhere else?
How strange.
It's a tornado.
Yeah, I know. It's a non-raven motif that I've picked up on.
Oh, it does look like a tornado.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I would like to investigate this statue. I want to know more about it. I just want to look it over. I don't want
So
to
you
touch
get close
it.
to it?
I just
Oh, you don't.
yeah, I'm gonna walk right up to it, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna look at it like a normal person.
Would
Who
you
touch
say-
who would touch a statue to look at it? Like,
Would,
come
would
on.
would you say you're going to get within attack of opportunity range? Just out
Yes,
of curiosity?
yes, I am.
Yeah, all right.
Within reach, it has 15-foot reach.
In that case,
Would you say
But
that
yeah.
you would get within the stone golem's extended reach of 10 feet?
like, I want to see, does it have something strange about its fingers? Does it have eyes like glass, maybe? Like, I want to see if this statue might have been described by that riddle or poem or whatever it was.
So, interestingly, it does have eyes that appear to be made from some sort of thing like that.
Well done.
I see.
And what's up with its fingers?
Got 10 of
Anything?
It's got a ton of them. Like more than 10?
It has 10 on each hand.
And,
I mean,
and what
I'm sorry,
about its below?
It's got 5 on each hand, 10 total.
Jesus. It's got 10 on each hand. That was actually frightening.
I haven't even been drinking yet.
Okay, does this statue have an asshole?
And
Important
is it
question.
What flavor is it?
Oh my god. What flavor is the muffin in the asshole?
Just gonna reach on up there, grab the muffin that I know it's there.
It's a Baby Ruth.
Oh my god.
Oh. It's almond, but it's not joy.
Wasn't that what that was in the pool? Caddyshack?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so it has glass, some sort of glass eyes, or at least something looks like glass.
Mm-hmm.
If I take a closer look, is it clear, or is it possibly colored glass or precious gem? Can I tell?
You'd have to probably pry one out to tell.
That sounds like Carve's expertise. I value my crowbar way too much to be jamming it into
Use a
eye
knife.
sockets.
We gotta pry again.
I don't even know if I have a knife. Would a sorcerer have a dagger? Oh, yep. Okay, I've got 2 of them. Oh, and I've got a magnifying glass. Hell
Holy
yeah.
crap, look at all this stuff in my pocket.
I know.
Right? Look
But
at
does
all
sorcerer
this.
have an inventory list? I'm just asking.
I didn't even know this. I've got a magnifying glass, a crowbar, a hammer. I've got poison. Like, where did that come from?
You got that from here, the poison. Because you asked Carve if he wanted it, and he said yes, and so you kept it.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about that.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna mention to the guys that this thing has freaky hands that have 10 fingers on each. I mean, 5 fingers on each hand, and has glass eyes, or at least some sort of glass-like material. And then I'm gonna look at Carve, and I'm gonna make a scooping motion near my eyes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Are you telling me to analyze the literary meaning of glass eyes? Because I can tell you that usually it has to do with someone who thinks they're perceiving the truth, but in actuality they are blind to the strangeness around them.
Yeah, no, just pop his eyes out, dude.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
As he approaches the statue, I'm going to slowly and quietly just kind of step down the steps until just my head is above the ground so I can watch what's going on.
And don't forget the first rule of inspecting cursed artifacts. First step, love tap. Just give it a little poke and then back away, and then you can go in after that resolves.
I'm just gonna, safely stand over here in the corner and
On the crenellation.
Maybe
I'm going to hang over the edge.
maybe just urinate down these steps.
Oh my god.
Involuntarily?
We'll see.
Depends on how loud the scream is.
Hey, man, when you got robes on, it don't matter.
I forgot you're in robes without underwear. Nice.
Carve, you
Commando.
stab the eye.
No,
of the
I don't
statue.
stab the eye. I start with a little poke.
You poke, you little
Just
poke
the statue.
where? Oh. Ting.
In the wee-wee.
Why is my finger metal?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were doing it with a dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jeez. Did that sound like a poke with your finger?
I didn't hear
Yeah.
anything, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it doesn't, awaken and destroy my family or anything?
You will die. No, it does nothing. It's a statue.
Okay, I'll take the eyes out.
All right.
You see, my friends, that is the methodology. Flawless. Since it didn't kill me when I poked it, I know anything I do to the statue will be safe.
Wait, so if it doesn't kill you from poking it, you're going to continue. But what you're saying is, before you remove the eyes that could potentially kill you, you'll just poke it and let it kill you?
Exactly. You have to be sure with the poke. That's what they put on my tombstone when I faked my death.
It is gratifying to see such a professional at work, Carve. Go right ahead.
So a couple things are going to happen. First off, Carve, you pop those eyes out. And in your hand, you see that you have 2 diamonds.
Ooh.
The second thing that happens is a horrible scream that sounds like someone has witnessed someone falling from this tower.
I straight thought you were gonna say witness someone stabbing someone's eyes out.
Yeah, I know, me too.
And a gust of wind passes down the stairs. Calwyn, give me a strength save.
As I do this, I'm going to yell out to Brycel to hold his robes down, because nobody wants to see that. I rolled a 3. I'm about to fall down the tower, guys.
Yeah. So let me.
Oh, comedically falling down the stairs. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Stone steps.
It's a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh, there was no way I was gonna make that anyway.
On a successful save, the creature, Calwyn, is halted in its movement and cannot move any higher or lower due to the strong wind spinning through this tower. On a failed save, it is thrown from the stairs and takes 3d6
I think I died.
bludgeoning damage upon landing at the bottom.
Oh god, here we go. 3d6. I could survive
I
this.
roll it.
Oh god, I can't survive this.
Not you.
Yeah, it could just
And
be
it's-
3 damage.
It is.
It could be 18.
It is.
He never rolls maxes. Yeah.
Man, I got nothing that can help.
Unless you have Featherfall.
I am not a
You
wizard.
have it
sir.
on a doll, right? Featherfall? Or is it Inflict Wounds?
I
inflict
have
wounds.
it's inflict wounds right now. I mean, if it takes him more than a day to fall, then there's a 1 in 12 chance.
So how much damage do you think that you're going to take from 3d6?
I'm gonna guess 13.
What's your guess, Sullivan?
Well, I'm going to go with the safe option of the most probable 9.
And what is your guess, Thomas?
I'm gonna go with 3.
Sullivan, your character gets inspiration. It was 10 points of damage.
Another lesson from Carve. Gambling always pays off. If you ever have an opportunity to gamble, don't skip it.
Man, I was rooting for you. I wanted you to survive. That's why I went for 3.
And I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna lay there and stare up at the tower. I'm good. I'm not.
You're like Loki.
I'm not playing anywhere.
You're like
I'm
Loki
not
after
going
the
anywhere.
Hulk like smashed him down.
All right. So you're down at the bottom of this tower, and the other two at the top of the tower. Perfectly split party. A couple things are going to happen.
I'm gonna die.
First,
I've got non-healing potion for you. Don't worry.
Just drop it. I'll catch it.
I need to know what the guys at the top of the tower do when they see their companion fall.
Hey, you good?
I expected a blood-curdling scream that described exactly what happened.
All right. So, can I see him after he hits?
Yeah, he's down there.
All right.
I'm still laying there.
Does he even look conscious?
Are you conscious?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's conscious.
All right. Screw it. I don't. Normally, I would do a lot of preparatory things, but I don't have a proper dungeoneering pack or anything. So I'm gonna say, Carve, I think he's hurt, and I'm gonna jump downstairs and go rushing down to try to figure out.
Is
what's
the
up with
wind
Calvin.
still blowing?
Yeah, give me a strength save.
Oh God, you're coming down with me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I should have asked that.
When I see him start moving toward me, I'm going to bolt for the door. Like, I want to stand up and get out of the way. I do not want him falling on me.
Oh, yeah.
16! 16! It's 17 minus 1. 16 strength save from Brazil.
So what happens on the strength save? You're fine. It's just you can't rush down like you want. You're kind of buffeted on your way down. But
I have to really work, and I can just feel my ball hairs getting longer.
That's right.
Yes.
Your testicles pass you on the way down.
I'm going to do it intelligently. I'm going to pocket the orbs, and then I'm going to tie my rope around one of the crenellations,
Oh God.
All right.
and then go down using the rope to help me.
I'd have done that if I had a rope instead of like a quill and
Okay.
a pot of ink.
Give me a strength check with advantage. strength save.
Double ones time. Oh my god, I got a 4 and a 5.
You are unable to hold on to your rope.
As he falls, I throw
But-
him one of my ball hairs.
I'm only going to give you 2d6 because you would have made it down a little bit further. And you're going to fall, slip and fall. 6 points of damage as you hit the floor. And then I'm also going to roll to see if you fall upon your buddy.
But I was scattering out.
Oh,
of the way.
that's fine. I was worried if you were gonna say if you fall upon the diamond orbs. That would have been bad.
No, you guys are fine.
Oh,
Thank God.
my diamond orbs.
Got me right in the orbs.
So I'm just gonna crawl into the room with all the busted skulls.
Oh, yeah, let me get you back into that.
So, the good news is we're not dead. The bad news is those eyes were not glass. They were diamond, so we gotta keep looking for something with glass eyes if we want to complete the poem ritual puzzle thingamajig.
You think those things are worth 300 gold? Because I'm about to need those.
Well,
They're like
possibly,
glass.
but what we don't have is a cleric with Revivify.
I mean, is it too late? I'm sorry, is it too early in the day for a long rest?
Yeah.
It's like,
You
what,
know,
10, 11 o'clock in the
We
morning
should
now?
just, every time we meet, we should just narrate our long rest. I'm going to play a podcast, and just chill out and listen to that.
Oh, my God.
I would very much, though, like to take a short rest again.
Wait, but don't you have no hit dice from the last one? We took 2
I have one
seconds
remaining
ago.
hit die.
Oh my gosh.
I give both my compatriots some non-healing wine. Here you go, drink up, guys. This worked for me once.
That is
Does that give me
Moorish,
some-
I must say, but it has not restored any of my hit
Alright.
my strength.
You're drinking it wrong.
How many times do you swirl this glass?
69.
Nice.
I'll do one for each.
So, one for Carve, one for Colin, and one for you?
No, I fortunately all I got was elongated ball hairs.
Yeah, I would just like to lick my wounds in this quiet room here for an hour and just mend some broken ribs.
This has become a pattern. You wake up, you do something.
You talk no. Wake up, talk shit for half an hour.
Well,
Mostly directed toward Dr. Van Richten, and then go do one thing, get totally owned by esoteric forces. Then eat some blueberries, drink some wine, grow some hairs. That's
I
the
feel
whole
like
thing.
all of this. I feel like all of this is Carv's fault every single time.
so that is something else you haven't done today. You haven't gone looking for your what was it? The
Blueberry muffin.
no, but what?
Muffin Man.
I forget what Carve called them. The something-
Benevolent muffin guys.
Benevolent
benevolent
Muffin Guys.
Muffin guys. Yeah. So the rooms that have
The BMG.
the BMG. I love that Roald Dahl book.
Yeah, me too.
It's really neat when the boy and the Muffin guys they're baked together. That's the best part.
Yeah, that's great. It's really heartwarming.
It is hearthwarming.
Oh.
So you know where these muffins appear?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that you've gone looking for any today, but
No.
you
I would first like to recoup for a minute. Actually, you know what? Carve, you did this. I want you to go. I'll follow you over there, but I want you to go to the room where I pulled that blueberry muffin out of the fireplace or whatever it was.
fireplace.
Just reach on up there and grab the blueberry muffin that has got to be there. And I'm taking it.
I don't remember what rooms those things were in, but there's
It
one
was-
here. Oh, you think it's in the
kitchen, maybe?
kitchen?
Yeah, that was where I pulled the blueberry.
Not
Was
the
this
kitchen,
one?
the dining room.
Yeah, the dining room.
All right. Well, you want to head to the dining room?
Yeah, let's go in
Yeah,
there.
the
and I'm gonna make
original
Carve do
muffin
it.
location.
All right, I'll follow these guys.
Kitchen.
The first one came out of the kitchen. Remember?
Yep.
It was a chocolate one.
I'll do a quick,
It was a caramel.
what is that called?
chip.
Where you do like the cross thing on your chest, except in the shape of a muffin.
Is that called genuflection or something like that?
Well, genuflection's when you kneel.
Oh.
You have to kneel to do it. But yeah, it's spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget how it goes.
I thought it was spectacles, testicles, prayer book, watch, or something like that. I don't remember.
Wallet, watch.
Wallet,
Spectacles,
watch.
testicles, wallet, watch.
That's
Yeah.
it. All right. So you go to that, and as per usual, whoever's reaching in for the muffin, and there is one, must roll a d6 to find out what flavor the benevolent muffin geist has bestowed within this heart.
Well, I got the second flavor.
So 2.
2.
That is a blueberry muffin.
Nicely done.
Dibs. I'm just gonna walk up and grab the muffin by the top.
No, I
And I'm
didn't
just
even.
gonna rip it out
I
of his
did
mouth.
not even tell you that there was a muffin in yet, did I?
Look, I don't care what kind of muffin it is. I just wanted to make sure a creepy hand wasn't gonna grab me and kill me.
You
So-
didn't. I have not even pulled my arm out of the oven yet.
So fun. Share it, guys. Share it.
I haven't
This is
decided
Carv's
if I'm going to
fault.
tell you about it yet.
I'm standing right next to you. I can see the muffin in your
I
hand.
have +4 sleight of hand.
This is hilarious. Oh my god.
I
This
have
is so
plus.
good.
I just want you. I have +7 perception.
Okay,
And,
well
and
that's pretty good.
this,
Actually.
this is the time for Mark to change the rules on the muffins.
No, I'll pull it out and I'll be like, all right, we can split this one. We know that they're quite good. If we split them, they still provide us with great benefits.
I feel like my ribs require more muffin than you this time.
Really, give me a percentage of healthiness you feel out of the total that you might have.
If I had to put a number on it, I'd say less than 30%.
That's pretty bad, I must say. Personally, I'm feeling more like 35% myself.
I feel like I'm laughing a lot, and I shouldn't be, because when I do, I hurt all over.
Well, since we're both around the same percentage value, I think we should split it. I'll give you the bigger half. You can cut it. I'll cut it
I'm
and
just
you
gonna watch
choose.
this. Try to take this as an abject lesson in human behavior.
Cut the muffin.
If you cut it in half, then you both have a taste.
It was a
of blueberry
D4
muffin.
plus 1 last time. If it's a
Roll
healing
a d4
muffin.
+1,
Okay. Yeah.
and you take that in poison damage.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is.
So d4 +1.
Yeah, because it's normally, isn't it 2d plus 2 or something?
Oh, that was a tilt. Let's try this again.
How is a healing potion normally?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
1d4 plus 1.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Well, I was talking to my die because it rolled a 1.
It sounds to me like you should have given me the whole damn muffin.
Oh, yeah, that one more health point would have done so much for you.
You don't know, that could have been 5 more.
You guys can go hunting other hearths.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right next door over here.
Let's do a quick
and
muffin
I'm
hunt.
just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna point to the.
I'll just stay at a safe distance as these guys move
It's my
around.
favorite game, Muffin Hunt.
I know.
Wait, muffin hunt.
I prefer looking for microphones. Mic hunt.
Are you gonna go ahead and roll a d6?
Yeah. You want me to roll this one, Carve? Why not?
Well, if you're grabbing it, yeah, that's the rule.
Well, I mean, I was wanting you to do it, but oh god, what's a 1?
Not blueberry.
Which arm flavored?
How many elbows are we talking?
Tastes like 14.
So that is I have to roll.
Oh god, this is why I wanted Carve
Roll
to
to
do
see
it.
which trap you spring.
Yeah.
That is an orange cranberry muffin.
Oh, I guess 1 is like rare muffins.
Have we had an orange cranberry before?
You have not.
No, I don't think so. That's the Shiz Knight. That's probably going to give you mutant powers.
So the question is, are all of these coming from the Muffin Geist, the benevolent Muffin Geist, or
Very
is
benevolent.
is there a trickster Muffin Man?
There's a traitor among us.
All right, I'm gonna take one for the team, and I'm gonna slowly eat the muffin, just in case there's something inside. I don't want to like break a tooth on it.
All right, I'm going to move closer to him in case it's
In
an
case it
area
grows
of
it
effect.
grows tentacles.
Yeah,
and tries
yeah.
to...
Yeah, just in case it's an AoE. Actually, I was gonna try to catch you in case you passed out, and then I immediately regret that.
What about you, Carp?
I did it anyway.
It's a delicious orange cranberry mid-morning snack.
You know, this is really making me feel good. All right, on to the next one. Let's go talk to Van Richten here.
Van Richten, I just wanted to say we checked the tower nice and thoroughly. We couldn't find those ruffians you were telling us about. We'll do a clean sweep of the next 2 floors, but I think they might have gotten away.
They're pretty stealthy, those ruffians.
He looks up from his book. I'm sorry, what?
Stealthy ruffians.
And then he just goes back to reading.
All right, Bridesdale, it's your turn to check the fireplace, hearth, whatever that is.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I didn't know you were engaging in this muffin-based activity.
I wasn't because my ball hairs were too long.
What's your muffin summoning ritual to increase the likelihood of a muffin appearing in the hearth?
I just want to be clear. Don't use your ball-scratching hand to reach for the muffins, all right? I don't need any ball hair
Wait,
in
you
it.
have one specific ball-scratching hand? All 3 of mine are for that.
I have 3, yeah. Yeah, totally.
What'd you roll?
So, what do I need to roll? A D12?
D6.
6.
Oh, D6.
Or D12 divided by 2.
I'm going to do this with my mage hand.
You would.
Shaped like a spatula.
Well, why on earth would I have the cantrip if I'm not going to use it?
That's right.
All right, 4.
4. It is a strawberry muffin.
Strawberry locust muffin. Here you go. So I will lift it out and I will place it here, right beside Calvin.
Dibs.
All right, yeah, you can have this one. I'm getting a little full.
Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
I'm not touching that.
I'll eat the muffin, as one does.
There's something in it as you bite down that seems like paper.
Oh, it's a strawberry. Yeah, no, I'll take it out.
It's a fortune muffin.
Yeah, you take it out, and it's a little rolled up.
You are wearing
note.
someone else's clothes.
That's right.
Your lucky numbers are 7, 29, and 42.
Your lucky numbers are falling from the tower. There's a little note in there, and you unroll it, and it says, "Light a candle on the witch stone."
Oh, it's on like Michelle Kwan. I kind of want to keep adventuring. I know we're getting late, but this is really fun.
Yeah, we can go a little bit longer.
I'm good if you
Okay,
guys are.
on to the next fireplace. We haven't been to this fireplace.
I'm just gonna
Alright, Carp.
farm muffins for the next 12 hours.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna go grab another muffin.
I put it in
It's
the
your turn,
game. You
Carp.
may as well farm
Infinite
muffin.
XP farm. Yeah, I'll roll for muffinage. Obviously, partaking in a fresh new muffin summoning ritual because they lose power each time you do them. This time I'll do a muffin, channel the power of muffins and a knife trick. And get a 4.
Another 4?
I rolled a 4, yes.
Strawberry.
It is strawberry.
Strawberry.
You can have this one if you want. Just keep in mind, you might have a paper in there.
I'm getting kind of full, so I'm just gonna kind of sift through the strawberry muffin.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wish they all like invigorated my spirit, cause the last one didn't.
Is there anything in the muffin?
There is a note in the muffin.
What does the note say?
It says,
I owe you 1d4 plus 1 hit point.
it says, "Light a candle on the witch stone."
Guys.
Oh
I
man,
feel
now
like-
we have to light 2 candles on the witch stone.
No, I
What the
feel like we're
hell?
getting well hinted
I feel
up
like
in here.
they're just manufacturing these muffins and just putting random fortunes in them.
We move
And-
up to 6A room there.
Yeah, whatever this
So,
one is. Yeah.
Yeah.
listen, on a scale from 1 to 100, how many hit points do you guys have?
On a scale of 1 to 100,
Let me do some mental math here.
On a scale of 1 to max HP, how many hit points do you guys have?
well, I'm sitting at about, if I had to put a number on it, I would say 8/17.
Okay.
And I'd say it was about 9/16.
9/16. Okay. All right. Dueling fractions. Should we go up to the Witchstone and place some candles? I mean, I feel like the fates have instructed us very clearly here.
Oh, that thing was the witch stone. I thought it was just
There's
some
a Witchstone
shitty
on
statue.
No, man. The Witchstone is an inscribed stone on the highest gable of this very edifice. We were pretty close to it up there in the Screeching Tower, but I
How are
feel
we
like
gonna
there might
climb
be a
it?
better way of.
Oh, is it just something on top of the house?
Yep, right along the roof beam. Probably
I
facing
didn't
south.
understand that. Thanks for clearing it up.
Yeah. I mean, it was necessary to listen to the DM to figure that out.
I feel like instead of trying to climb the tower that kills us all,
There's a rope there now. It should be easy.
yeah, a little bit of metagaming here. All of our 10 strength together is not enough to climb that tower. So we're going to have to find another way to get up there now.
Yeah, I mean, I could braid my new hairs, but I think maybe we could go out to the porch and try to ascend with ladders 1 story at a time.
Or we could just walk up the stairs inside the house to the top floor
do that
and
too. We
hop
could do that
across
too.
the...
I'm
The
game
thing
for
about that, though, is that it's an
That'll-
unknown danger.
Right, it'll never
As we
work,
know
but I'm
exactly
game
the
for it.
danger
I'm
of the
game for it.
tower.
Let's
The
do that.
danger of
Yeah,
the tower is
we'll-
wind.
Totally with you. We
But
could
the
do that.
danger of these stairs could be anything. It could be wind or worse.
Okay, I'm just going to point out we're in a room with a perfectly good muffin generator, and none of us have grabbed a muffin out of it yet.
Go for it.
All right, you guys go ahead. I'll just be over here.
Roll a d6.
I think we should randomly choose which staircase to ascend.
Okay, the mage hand rolled a 5.
Oh, that is apple cinnamon.
That's a good
Guys,
one you
look
got
away.
there.
You
Look,
can have
look
this
away, look away, look away.
Before, during, or after, but I pulled 2 of these off, and this one's yours. I hand him a ball here.
Wow, like I knew they were long, but I didn't realize they were so thick.
Why does it look so
yeah,
much
yeah.
like a muffin?
That's what happens when a wizard makes a strength save.
I'm gonna save this muffin. I feel like I might ask someone to sprinkle this in my mouth at a later time.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Didn't you get like a dream when you had that muffin?
I was dreaming when I received that muffin. Yes.
Oh, but it didn't
All right.
induce a dream, did it?
No, I did not.
All right. Well, consolation prize. Here's yours, Carve. I hand him the other one. It's
The
nice
what?
and ropey. It's nice and ropey. It's a nice ropey.
Oh,
Wait,
you're
wait,
handing
wait,
me a
wait,
ball
wait.
hair.
Wait,
Yeah.
you only had 2?
No,
like, all together?
He's completely clean shaven now.
You
no,
definitely
no.
said
y'all,
no.
Y'all well got to understand. I got ball hair all day. I only plucked 2.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you clearly said the other one.
Right, I plucked 2.
I don't know how you got past the first one. Like,
Two
Well,
more chimneys.
there were lots of tears.
okay. So do we want to go upstairs, or do we want to keep hunting for muffins and hoping
You
we
only
roll
got 2 more
2s?
chimneys to go to. Why don't you just
All
go
right.
to 2 chimneys?
I'm not going into this room.
One of us is gonna have cardiac arrest if we keep going with all these muffins. That is
I'm
a
not-
lot of sugar and a lot of
I just threw
carbs.
you in that room, Colin.
Did
I'm not
Calvin
I'm not going into the killer room, and I am not putting my hand up the chimney in the kitchen. I have PTSD. There's no way that's
already
happening.
donated testicular, oh no!
Why are we all drawn to the killer room?
I know. I seem to have walked right through here involuntarily.
It's almost like there's some sort of puzzle in here which we failed
Right.
to solve.
No, you're getting a muffin. Roll your
Yeah.
muffin.
Okay. So all right, someone roll a muffin. It's someone else's turn. I just did one. I think it's
Guys,
Carv's turn.
I always mess this up. You want me to try it? Or
Yeah,
is
go
Carv's
for it.
turn?
Yeah, it's
Just do it. Roll.
All right, here you go. Bam, 3.
3. It's... I have to roll. It is a more advanced item. This is
A wee
what
muffin.
appears... it appears to be more than a muffin. It appears to be a cupcake.
what?
Ooh.
It is cake with frosting on it. Now, let's find out what cake and frosting is on it. Would you like to roll for it, or would you like me to roll?
I'll roll. What do I need to roll?
I need 2d4s.
Oh, bro.
2d4.
A cupcake.
Boom.
Much more
right,
of
now-
this, and I'm
2
gonna
plus
become
1.
Carb the Gorger.
2
Now-
plus 1 equals 3, and it's Brazel that's doing this.
So I don't want them added up. Give me the first one.
the first one is 2.
2. The second one is 1.
Yep.
It is a chocolate cake cupcake with vanilla frosting on it.
Classic.
Now, before we eat this,
This is the shiz night.
I think we need to be cautious. We've been getting muffins, and you just pulled a cupcake. I feel like this is not our benevolent muffin geist. This
It
is a
is
trick.
possible that I misplaced him like I didn't quite understand what he was. He could be a pastry geist, in which case we could accept any sort of baked goods from him.
So
But
you're gonna eat
if
this
this
one?
is some sort of villainous cupcake conjurer that is afoot in this domain, we should take caution.
I think you should eat this, and we can find out.
Fair.
You didn't even have to roll to convince you. You're just like, yep, give me that cupcake.
Do you eat the cupcake?
It's in Brazel's hand, and I really want to eat this cupcake, but
Yeah, you can
No,
eat
no,
it.
go for
I
it.
don't
it
care.
seems to me like Calvin doesn't and want to eat it, and Carve does.
No,
Yeah.
I was just willing to eat it. If you want it, go for it, man. I just had 2 muffins.
All right.
Yeah, he's kind of putting on a little weight.
I'll switch up a nice goblet full of non-healing
Of
potions.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, and I'll go out on a limb and I'll say, "All right, watch and learn, fellows."
You want
I'll
to
eat the
teach me how to
cupcake.
eat a muffin?
A
No,
Cupcake,
no.
sorry. If you
It's clear
do,
you don't know what you're doing, and then I'll eat.
I'm
the
gonna say
cupcake.
right now, if you do that stupid thing where you bite the top off and then leave it with no icing for the remaining of the cupcake eating session, then you're a fool, and I never
That's-
respect you again.
No, that's for you muffin-eating plebs. And I'll eat the cupcake in proper cupcake eating fashion, and swish it down with wine.
Roll a d10.
Oh boy, I really hope this works to my advantage. I've gotten lucky
If-
so far, but I
If
feel
you
like
heal,
You're rolling for how many fireballs get cast centered on
yeah.
you.
All right,
Right?
8 fireballs. I rolled 8 fireballs.
Okay. So I rolled a d10 as well because I think that these are pretty cool. And I think it's best that we take the best effect between your roll and my roll. So
I do too.
I rolled a 7, which is a worse effect than an 8. So we will
Okay.
go with an 8. So this is a chocolate caked, vanilla frosted muffin. So therefore, an 8 says that you feel happy.
I feel so happy, guys. Man, this is awesome.
When the character feels happy, they are compelled to tell a joke.
hey,
Oh man. All right. So Buddha. You guys know Buddha? Buddha goes to one of those hot dog stands out on Coney Island. You know Coney Island? It's off there in the Sea of Sorrows and the Forgotten Somethings. And it's kind of cold and everything. Not a lot of people there. He goes out there and he's like, what do you got? And the fella there at the portable hot dog stand, he looks up at Buddha, he gives him a knowing nod, and he says, "Man, I'll make you whatever you want. What do you want me to make you?" And Buddha looks at the menu, and he looks at the guy, and looks at the hot dog steaming in the bin. He takes a deep breath, he makes eye contact, and he says, "Make me one with everything."
haha.
That's the biggest laugh I have ever gotten for that joke, by the way. I just want to say, I stole it from somebody. But anyway, I love that joke. It's probably my favorite joke.
Yes.
I just want you to know that all 2 listeners are going to roll their eyes at you.
Yeah.
All 4 eyes.
All right, and it's also vanilla because it had vanilla frosting, and this means you feel inspired. And when a character feels inspired, they have an urge to do research.
Okay. So you want a research roll?
Do your own research, bro.
It's not even a skill. Investigation, Arcana. What do you think?
No. So you feel inspired to do some research. So whether that's going to the books
Oh.
and researching, or doing something else, you feel inspired to do research.
Guys, I feel like everything's about to be made clear to us. I think it's time to hit the tables.
All right. So Brazil goes to read books, and
No. Brazil goes to read planchettes, if he can.
okay. And you gain inspiration for completing the 2 flavors.
Awesome. Tick.
And I'll let you guys, if you want to go to the last chimney, and then we'll stop for the evening.
Yep. All right. Give us a roll, Carve. Or is it my turn? I think it's Carve's turn.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
This is another muffin check, right?
This is not a muffin check. There are cupcakes. There's a cupcake in this chimney.
Oh, okay, so it's automatically a cupcake. So you want me
Yep.
to roll 2d8?
Nope. A D4,
Oh.
and then another D4.
I
then
wasn't
a
listening,
D10.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was looking for jokes just in case I got the joke.
Perfect.
You're not gonna get the jokes.
Okay, 3 and 3.
This is a strawberry caked muffin with strawberry frosting. And what's your D10 roll?
My d10 is
Yep, I'll roll a D10 as well, and we'll take the best out of the 2.
a 9.
Oh, that's going to be better than mine. Mine's a 6. Mine's pretty good, but we'll go with yours. Strawberry. You feel refreshed. When a character feels refreshed, they gain the benefits of a long rest without having to take a long rest.
You
Yes!
son of a bitch.
That's exactly what you
Oh
needed.
my gosh. That's like exactly what I wanted.
Of all the people that needed a long rest.
You're the second one.
Oh my god, guys. That strawberry cupcake made me feel refreshed as hell, dog.
You look it, man. Well done. High fives.
Sorry, I have gloves on. That wasn't very good.
And you head up the stairs to the second floor,
That's right, we do.
and I will reveal.
Yep. And guys, hey, look over there. Over there's where the tower would have let us in if there was a door.
Yep. Yeah, you see the tower. You see that different wall there from the rest of the house. And as you step into this hallway, you see, for a brief moment, a figure appear at the end of this hall.
Guys, do you see that?
Was it the Muffin Geist?
No, it looks like a servant, and she heads like this way.